What's up, YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here to bring you guys a new One Piece manga 653 prediction rant. Now, before I get started with the prediction rant, I want to go ahead and apologize for not getting up a new episode review for One Piece like I should have last week. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. The main reason why I didn't really get it up is partially because I was being, a little bit lazy. Didn't really feel like it. I was a little tired on Saturday. I watched the episode, but I just didn't feel like getting it up. And same thing on Sunday. But when I did somewhat have an opportunity to get it up on Saturday, not Saturday, but on Monday. I had school start back, a lot of different things going on. Came back home, was tired from the day, and like I said, I really should have got it up on Monday and Tuesday or whatnot. But at this point, I kind of feel like, is it really a point of me getting it up on Wednesday? I might as well just wait till Saturday till a new episode comes out and start from there. So that's why I'm not going to come out with this or last week's One Piece episode review because I don't really see a point now. But I'll make sure I do this week's episode review when the new episode comes out. But anyway, let's get started with the prediction rant. 500 or 652, sorry, was a good chapter in my opinion. I think Jinbe. I really think he's going to go ahead and join the Straw Hat crew now. I mean, we already knew he was going to join later on. He even said so himself. But I'm really thinking that he's going to just go ahead and do it now since he's talking about breaking up ties from Big Mom. And we already know Luffy just had a fight with Big Mom and all the stuff is going on with New World. Like Oda's really hyping up New World. I mean, he's been hyping it up since part 2 started somewhat, but Luffy's already got a grudge basically with an emperor, and since Jinbei is thinking about breaking off ties and all that sort of stuff, we know that it probably would be in his best interest to go ahead and go with Luffy, especially since now Big Mom has kind of she's kind of angry towards Luffy, and I don't think she said she's not going to destroy Fishman Island, but she's gonna aim all that towards all her anger, frustration at Luffy, and I'm pretty sure Jinbei is not gonna just be fine just letting Luffy do all that for Fishman Island and not doing anything to help him. So I know he's probably gonna go ahead and go with Luffy now. It's probably I don't really have a lot of doubts with that. I mean Jinbei, it never really made sense to me if Jinbei stayed behind. Why would the Straw Hat crew, if the Straw Hat crew is trying to make it all the way to the end of the Grand Line and get the treasure of One Piece, it never really made sense for the Straw Hat crew for me to go back all the way back to Fishman Island just to go retrieve Jinbei. So, it makes sense that he would go with them now. But overall, the most interesting thing of the chapter was seeing Smoker, and I believe the girl's name is Tashigi. Don't I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If I pronounced it wrong, you can say it. I don't really care. But I think her name is Tashigi, and we know both of them. Basically, they're on the other side of the Grand Line, New World, of course, but they're like on the red line, so they're, I guess you could say, a little bit past Fishman Island, and they're awaiting the Straw Hat crew because I guess they captured a few pirates and talked to them, or interrogated them basically, and they finally gave up information. And Smoker, who has been promoted to vice captain, not vice captain, vice admiral, my mistake, but he's been promoted to a vice admiral, and he's basically, I guess you could say, the leader of that ship, and then you have the captain, or he's not the leader of the ship, but he's what's her name, Tashigi's superior, because he's the vice admiral. She's the captain now, and they're awaiting the Straw Crew to get on the other side. So we know there's probably really going to be a fight going down between them. We know Luffy has fought Smoker many times, but I think he's ready to face Smoker now. Now that he has his haki, he's done a lot of different kinds of training. Of course, he's learned all different his 3 types of haki. He's got gear second, gear third. I mean, he's had that in part 1, of course, but I really feel like he'd be ready to fight Smoker now. I mean, I'm pretty sure Smoker has his own tricks of the trade as well, where he's what he knows, and he probably can do all sorts of stuff. I'm pretty sure he has haki. I'm pretty sure he's developed maybe some other things to be able to do with his double proof. So it'd be awesome to see those two fight finally. And hopefully Luffy, takes it home. He actually wins. So I won't be too disappointed if he actually has them fight when Luffy gets over in the New World. Has a fight that we've all been waiting for. That's what I'm looking forward to, because I want to see that go down, and I want to see Luffy eventually fight, oh man, Kid, yeah, Eustace Kid. So that is the 2 fights I'm looking forward to, seeing when we get over the New World, because we know Kid is causing a little bit of trouble in the New World with Big Mom. So I'm looking forward to those fights. And what else is gonna say about the next chapter? Next chapter it'll be likely maybe they'll be sailing off. Maybe they'll be, maybe Jinbe will finally say, no, Luffy, I'm gonna go with you. And since we know Oda kind of writes a little bit slow, I know we're not gonna be. They're probably not gonna be set sailing right over in the next chapter. It'll probably be some more developments as far as, maybe Jinbe will say, you know what, Luffy, I'm gonna go with you now. And Luffy's like, oh, really? And they probably see a little bit more development as far as the New World goes. See what's going over there, and maybe I will say, towards the, probably the chapter next chapter after the upcoming one next week, we'll probably see them heading off into the new world, or at least getting ready to get on their ship. But that's just my opinion, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Um, Make sure you like my Facebook and follow my Twitter. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you later.